Glad to have you with us from Maverick Stadium in Logan, Utah, home to the Utah State Aggies. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Georgia Southern Eagles, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Utah State Aggies. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Utah State lined up, ready to deliver the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Georgia Southern Eagles offense takes the field for the first time today. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's Green. Turning it on! Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. The Eagles moving quickly to the line. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Makes the grab on the left. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
First and goal, Georgia Southern.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Southern.
Georgia Southern.
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Utah State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter, and that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
Looking for space, it's Lyle. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Here's the handoff. Oh, he's still got more! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. to the house. Touchdown, Aggies! Setting up for the extra point and the top. Well, you could draw a line in the middle and he would have hit that thing. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They are set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. To the air, it's Dyer. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there. If I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for the defense.
And the offense is out on the field with a 1st and goal. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Looking to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Utah State. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone.
Georgia Southern, 7.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. And this quarterback really needs to come out of his funk right now. They thought they'd be able to lean on their passing game, but so far it has been a complete struggle. Turnover didn't help either. They've got to take care of the football. Grabbed in the middle. It's Dallas. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield, it's Dyer. Pocket breaking down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This one's complete. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Looking to throw again. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Lyle. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to fire on second down. Unloads to the right. Found the spot in the defense. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Heaves it on the run. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Got it in stride at the 15. Touchdown, Utah State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. The home team has the lead right now, but this crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. Louisiana Tech has been hanging in there, but they're going to need something to break their way, and soon. They're up by 7 over Louisiana Tech.
Caught over the middle. It's Gregory.
Two fan bases with very different emotions in CUSA as we send it back to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking down the middle. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. And the Eagles really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. To the air, it's Dyer. Got his man downfield. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a 1st down at the 38. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab, it's Anderson. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Grab near the marker. It's Green. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half.
Timeout, Georgia Southern.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Georgia Southern in a hurry. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Kick is in the air. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. He's got him. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. They'll immediately call timeout. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. Davis will throw. Slings it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. And back to the air on 2nd down. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. As someone once said, from way downtown, bang, outside of 60 yards.
Now look, you don't see kickers on highlight tapes too often. That 61-yard field goal is going to make every highlight reel in the country. Wow.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Logan so far. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to our broadcast team at Maverick Stadium.
Second half all teed up, and Georgia Southern will start it with the kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Complete to the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. From the shotgun, the inside give. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Gives it on the option. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And the Aggies are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Using his legs, it's Lyle. Makes a man miss. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. This Utah State offense has it going. The give to the back. Got room to work. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And he falls on top of his own fumble. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Davis looking to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. The Aggies come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Aggies back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Takes this handoff and headed to the right. And again, stopped right in his tracks. Nowhere to run. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Quickly to the tight end. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We've reached the break, and Utah State holds the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. They've already put 1 field goal on the board. This one will need to be well struck from 44 yards out. Never a doubt. And now the lead is even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. And so far, the quarterback play has been less than stellar. Big plays in the passing game have been sparse. They just haven't been able to put up many yards or points for that matter, and they also haven't taken care of the ball.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing.
Breaks into the open. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Georgia Southern in a hurry. And, Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
And that is the exact opposite what this defense wants. When you have the lead, you can't give up an explosive play or back-to-back explosive plays. Play the coverage where you've got multiple eyes on the quarterback, dropping back, not giving up the big play.
The Eagles with a second and short to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Dyer. Under fire. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. He'll pull it down and run. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game.
Deep shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Eagles.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. LSU is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Death Valley for some time. They're up by 18 over the Groupers. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Davis will throw. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. They drag him down at the 34-yard line, and they said they wanted to force mistakes, and they did just that.
You know, could that be the play that changes the momentum now in this game? Remember, they're down, and it seems like the opponent's got this game in hand, but because of that interception, could that be the play now that generates the momentum to give them a spark to maybe come back and steal this game?
Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Going right to work up top. Here comes the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Georgia Southern in a hurry. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Dallas. And he's dragged down. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play.
Third down coming.
They'll try to get it through the air. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on third down brings us to 4th. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They're moving quickly after that big fourth down conversion. Clock will roll when the ball is set. Caught behind the line. It's Anderson. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Gregory. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. To the air, it's Dyer. Right down the middle. Got a man, it's Bradshaw. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Dances away. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. The Eagles come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll send the back in motion. Shotgun snap on third down. Going for 6. And the pass is broken up incomplete. But wait, there's more. Flag on the field, and it might be against the offense. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Looking for a gap. It's Lyle. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. He leaves it with his back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.